Okay. Monster Hunter Rise for $10. Nah. I don't think I will. Okay. All right. Let's hop into it here. So Myst 4 Revelation, Part 4, 4 hours, 28 minutes. A bunch more saves than 6. Let's hop into it. So I did some thinking today about the game. I better alt-tab back into it. Did some thinking on the game today. The game is kind of growing on me. I don't know which... So the autosave is later here, but... Sure, I'll load the autosave, I guess. Sure. So my initial impressions of the game were not positive, let's say. But I thought about it, and the structure of the puzzles in this world that we're in, the prison tower thing, it's reminding me of Outer Wilds of all games, which is weird because Outer Wilds is mostly like exploration and all that, and less so puzzle solving. But it feels like I'm trying to tie together something that happened in the past and apply it to puzzle solutions in the present, through like environmental storytelling, the flashbacks, and just examining things right now. So we're back here at the keyboard thing. We have learned from the documents in the game that those floating generator things are represented by these glowing green things up here. So the 4 up here were from the generator. In the upper left, there was a electromagnet that was pulling a thing up and down like that. So that's the 4 generators in the upper left. In the middle portion was another set of generators that were going up and down as well. So that's 11 generators total there. And then on the right side of this image is 34 generators, which I currently don't have access to. And then also on the left side of this diagram is the 3 large, like triangular shaped crystals. And one of them, I believe, was broken because it exploded. I didn't quite put together like what each of those was, but 2 of them are intact, and one of them inside the lab exploded. And I think that's why we're not getting all of the generators working right now. And I think that is also showing up in here by there only being 2 of the 3 of these things on the right side lit up. So that I thought about today while I was working out and kind of pieced together like, okay, what are those things? So that's currently my best guess as to what those things are. So the next problem is we need to get 36 units of power, as denoted in the bottom left here, in order to move this thing all the way down. Oh god. Okay. Well, this is moving back up now. So the problem that I'm running into now is I don't know how to do that. I don't know how I get that. So I can't manipulate the thing here on the power lines in this part here. This part is only the chess pieces. Like I don't really understand what the point of this room is. I don't know. But I only have access to 11 units of power right now, and I could have 34. And I'm not sure like if I need to repair something at some point. The other thing was there was a note in the lab, one of these later things. Are you fucking kidding me? It didn't. All right, let me load the hard save that I made. Cuz I all right, what's making me mad here is that I reload saves and I'm missing like pictures that I took and notes that I took. It's like okay, hopefully it's in this save. Okay, there we go. So this has the notes here of blue crystal test results conclusive. Need to supply keyboard with total electricity gathered in garden and docking station only to disrupt these samples. So there's that, and then there was also a page below that that says strong earthquake-like tremors in the lab when 2 of harmonics listed in musical chart were played. Could I be close to finding usable frequency? Lab is mostly rock. So it sounds like I can generate an earthquake somewhere in this area with just the power that so garden and docking station. Yeah, so those are the 2 that I activated. So you only need 11 units of power to make an earthquake, apparently. And then this, every partially successful rock test suggests 20 units of power total, no more, no less. But in what combination? Must find a way of dividing more accurately across 3 cables. But this other note said that I could make an earthquake without 20 units of power. So garden and docking station to disrupt samples of purple rock. So that's that. And then there was also, what is this? Stronger than any other substance, all the will even be energy distributed across all 3. 4, 11. Sure, I'm not sure what that has to do with anything. So there's this. So this was in the lab. This is, I think, the musical notation thing that the other note was referencing. The problem here, though, is that based off of these numbers that are written down, I can only do the first 4 of these on the chart because those have require 11 units of power or less. Like I can't do 10, 1, and 6 because that requires 17 units of power, which I don't have. And the other note said that I could do an earthquake or disrupt the samples, whatever that means, using only the docking station and garden units of power, which is 11 units of power total. So I don't know. Maybe there was another. Maybe I should go back to this area and go look at that piece of paper again and see if I I missed something. I think that's over here. So this is this. This gives us 7 units of power, and the control station for this was over there. So I think I looked through this already. So we already had the game narrated all this. This is just him talking about producing amazing songs, capitalize on the singing ability of the crystals by applying power to the crystals. Yeah, so that's all that. An electromagnet. So yeah, that's the things that I've been manipulating. First conductor, distance between conductors, second electromagnet on the roof of the garden. So I know about that one. I did that. Capture another rock. Okay, so this doesn't really help with what I'm trying to achieve here. So those are the 7 generators that I powered up. So those would otherwise be glowing, and that's causing this to be here. I'm still not sure if you have to do anything with these ships, but there was one up there with 4. And then the others were over here. But then there's apparently another 34 generators somewhere. And where they are, I don't know. Okay, so over here in the green goo harvesting area is where that music notation chart was, I think. At least it looks like it would be here, but I actually don't see where it is. So this is how the green goo is extracted from whatever those are. And that's just for a conducting fluid for the weird electrical stuff going on. So that the flower was just lore. Shit, I can't remember where I found that that musical chart. That might be important at some point. But it also feels like I'm missing an entire area that I haven't been to. Like there's got to be something major that I'm missing. So this hatch goes down to the below the garden. So I've been there, I've been above. I'm looking for that anything that looks like the purple rocks that I would be creating an earthquake to manipulate. And then here's the other crystal that exploded. So this would be powering something, but it's not. And like maybe I need to repair that. So this we've already seen. Distributed across all three. And there's no paper underneath it. So I've read that. 20 units of power total, no more, no less. I currently only have 11, so I'm not there yet. And then this was the blue crystal results. You only need 11 units of power to disrupt the purple shiny ones. And then strong earthquake-like tremors in the lab when two harmonics listed were played. Oh! Okay. I think... Alright. I think I get it. Alright. Back to the keyboard. So what I was thinking was... wait, it's this back this way. So my thinking was the listed things was like 100 and 101 and things like that. And I just tried all the ones that are written down. What it might be is like 1 0 and then one of the ones near the bottom has like a 6 in the right side. And that might actually be it. So maybe one of them has to be 0 and then like a 2 or something. This almost feels like I'm brute forcing this, but I assure you it is absolutely not brute forcing anything. Definitely not. I would never brute force a puzzle, not me. Okay. So. Alright. So looking at this. So of the ones that I can do, it's mostly I can only have a 1 at most in the left side. And on the right side could be a value, or the middle can be 0, 1, or 6. And then the one on the right has the most variability. It can go from 0, 1, 4, 5, or 6. Okay. So going based off of this, the leftmost one has to be a 1. So we'll... Okay. So 1... Nope. 2, 3... 4. So nothing there. 5. No. 6. No. Okay. So if I do this, and then crank this up to 6. Hmm. Zero, 1, or 6. Zero, 1, 4, 5, or 6, it looks like. So I only have 11 units of power to work with here. I'm pretty sure I've tried 111. Pretty sure I tried 164. Yeah, because that's what it's currently on. And that one pretty much can't be. This is... This just feels like I'm brute forcing this. So it was... So that note said it was two of the harmonics created an earthquake. Strong earthquake-like tremors in the lab when 2 of harmonics listed in musical chart were played. And I already know that if I set it to one of these frequencies and then try to move the keyboard back up, it turns off everything again. Six, 6. Okay, what if I did 1, 10, 0? I thought I had this figured out, but apparently not. 11. So when it says 11 is all you need to disrupt samples, I don't know what it means by that. And there's got to be a reason for why you can zoom in on these things. Like it feels like once you get the frequency correct, it does something to one of these and like makes it flicker or something. But it's clearly not doing anything. And I can't interact with any of these. God, it just feels like I'm missing a critical thing. I'm missing like one step, one piece of this puzzle. I really like to find this note again, wherever it is. Like I don't know if I tried. Okay, I'll put this at 1. That's 111. Because I can't think of anything else to do here other than try and brute force. Other than like try and get the rest of the power stuff available, but I don't know how you do that. So that just resets everything if you do that. Okay, I guess I didn't try that. Do that. So I don't know if that's like confirming my choice, or if that's just resetting the puzzle. Like, I don't know what the hell these things are up there. Oh, man. Myst, why you have to be so cryptic? This is annoying. So I know the game has a built-in hint system. There's literally a Prima Guides button, I think. Where is it? Yeah. Go to help map. During the game, if you get stuck on a puzzle, you can get help by consulting the help map with the Prima Guide logo on there. I'm not close to doing that yet, but that is an option at some point. But I feel like I'm still missing some critical thing. There's gotta be something I'm missing. Oh, that must be the music note guide thing. I guess I can take a look at that again. But it's not going to do me much good if I only have access to 11 power on it. Yeah, so this thing. So I can only do 4 of these. And none of those set off an earthquake. And I tried, I believe, all the other combinations that I could do. And it didn't do it. What the fuck? So if I follow the power cables, that goes into there. Like, I might find something. So we got a red one and a blue one. I might be able to find that last set of power if I follow the cables. Maybe. So these aren't color-coded. That would be great if they were. But looking at this, it looks like there should be a third cable. And so I'm looking at the lightning bolt icon in the bottom left, and it looks like there's a third cable that goes into the thing that I'm standing next to. So to the right of the lightning bolt is the keyboard icon, and just to the right of that is the one thing that's not lit up on here. And I'm not sure what that is, actually. But it's weird that there is no because this cable goes to that, but according to that other diagram, there should be a third cable here. Alright, let's take the slow-ass elevator back up. And there's no way to skip this animation. You have to wait for it. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I don't think I ever tried going down from down here. Can I? No. Okay. So it kind of looks like there's something below there. But I don't see anything like a ladder. Alright, so that idea is out the window. So there's 2 cables going down. So that's the lab area. If I continue going up from here... So this brings us to the top of that area. So I don't see any power cables. This is where the prison area is up there. This is where the diorama of the Myst reflecting pool was. This is one of the power pylons that has the meter on it. That I can't interact with. It's just like this. I don't know if I ever took a picture of it, so we'll grab that. The one inside the lab exploded, and this bit just blew off of the thing, and the crystal was on the ground. But how you interact with this thing, I don't know. And then this was the way back down to the lab. But it feels like... It feels like I'm missing a whole other area. And I know I can go back to the main part of the game and go to the other prison world, but I highly doubt that the solution for this world would be in another completely different world. That would be unlike how these games have been designed. So I highly, highly doubt that that's the case. Okay, so there's the floating rock with the lab above me. There's that with that powered up. There's the electromagnet. So there's the book. There's that cable. So that's where the 2 cables meet up and then go over to where the keyboard is. Yeah, so whatever this is, I don't know what the hell that is, and it feels like that might be the critical thing that I'm missing here. But that's clearly lit up. This one is clearly lit up, and this one's clearly lit up.
Looks like those circuit lessons you drilled into me in Voltaic have finally paid off, Father. Of course, figuring out how to complete this electrical network was 10 times more difficult, seeing how I had to build everything from scratch.
Like, this must be the elevator? Probably, and then this... Maybe that's the door? Maybe I have to close the door in order for something to happen. But I can't get out if I close the door. But I think that might be worth a try. Where's the autosave? It's back there. Okay, so the problem with loading saves is that I'm missing notes and photographs if I reload saves, which is extremely annoying. That notes and all that aren't universal across like save slots. It almost feels like I want to bring this down. And then this is where you get onto that, and then we can fly over there, and then that does something. Maybe. Because that's the point of that floating thing, is that it's a ship. But I want to test my theory about the door. Because the door was closed when I initially got there. Alright, skip the animation. Okay, so that is like that, and then this... Okay, so that closes that. So maybe that was the thing that wasn't lit up before, and maybe this behaves differently now that the door is closed. So nothing appears to be any different here. So that still only has two things lit up. Okay, come on, skip. Skip. So currently nothing is different here. This is really annoying. Like it... Okay, did I try... So the symbol on that diagram looks a lot like these things that are in here. If I press the button in here, what does this do? It just buzzes at me. So when I press the blue button in the level below this, it did an animation. So... So it feels like something is not working correctly in this room then. So there's no flashback in this room. Besides this.
Not long now, Father. Not long before I show you exactly what a smart little girl can do.
Damn. I just don't, I don't get what I'm missing here. So that's 4 to get to this room. Oh, it feels like I need to mess with the, like maybe I gotta test my theory with using that flying thing. Because surely there's a reason for this. Okay, so if I turn that off. Okay, so that floats up. If I've turned that like that. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so if I... So why is this not doing the thing? Okay, so that goes to 3. What does that do with this then? That just brings... man. So I don't know if I need to... So this should only have 2 lit up in the center. Yeah. And then there's this symbol down here, and I have no idea what those are for. Like, how you activate that, how you do anything with those, because they're all completely out of reach. I can't interact with them, as far as I know. And all those stupid diary entries make it sound like I need to get into this flying contraption and fly over to that island that's floating off there. So that's way up there now. And I could have sworn there was another one.
Impossible. Every scientific principle I know tells me these rocks shouldn't be floating. And yet, somehow, they are. Don't know how you did it, Father. But if you can write it, I can certainly use it.
God, this is... So the problem here is that I don't know if I'm just getting a puzzle solution wrong. I know, I realize that I messed with the electromagnet below me, but I don't know if I'm messing up a puzzle or if I am missing like an exploration area that I haven't been to, or both. Because it based off of all the environmental clues here, it sure seems like I want to get over to this island that this telescope is pointing at. That thing, which... So that's either like a broken power crystal, or that's another structure of some sort. And then this teaches the player about this mechanic. By powering up the crystals, and in doing that causes the electromagnet to interact with that. So that's all good. I figured that out, but even when I got that thing right here, I couldn't do anything with it. And that's just perplexing me. Like, maybe there's another hole somewhere that I can jump into to take me somewhere. Because there's this little area over here with the green goo extractor and some lore. But I can't go to the other side of it. I think it's actually a pretty cool looking area, all things considered. Like, I think the art direction in this game is really good so far. But it's the puzzles and the puzzle design are just really not good in this one so far. And I was thinking about it earlier today of like, oh, this reminds me a lot of Outer Wilds and how you're supposed to use the past and environmental clues to kind of figure out what happened and what you can do to advance a story and fix things, but it's not living up to that so far. And it feels like I've just made zero progress. I've been streaming for almost an hour right now, and I feel like I've made absolutely no progress. Like, and I even spent a bunch of time this morning while I was working out thinking about this too. And there's just something I'm missing, or some area that I'm missing, or I just have to brute force the keyboard puzzle harder. This I've never seen. What is this? Oh my god. Is this it? Is this it? Results remain consistent with previous quartz tests. Conclusion: must have 6 lightning conductors charging cable number 1 to disrupt sample's molecular constitution, provided other cables are set correctly. Six lightning conductors charging cable 1. And then there's a check mark next to 8, 12, and 4. So this still requires hold on. This still requires more power than I'm able to use. So cable number 1, I'm going to assume that's the one on the left. There is not a 6 in any of those. There's only 6s in the middle one and the right one. And cable number 1 you can't have. Okay, alright, hold on. I need to... So because I messed with the other thing... Okay, so I'm going to load this one. Load this save, and then I need to go back to where I just was and take a picture again because of the stupid-ass way that they design saves in this game. Okay, over here. Amazing. That's just some random-ass note on the fucking floor that... Unless you're pixel hunting here, good luck finding that. Like, where even was it? Okay, I think it was over here. And then... There. Like, what? How? This is... So there might be some more fucking pieces of paper just randomly on the ground elsewhere. Like, I know that was a thing in Myst 3 as well, of just you were looking for journal entries on the ground, and they're always on the ground. But they stood out a whole lot more than that page did. You know? Fuck. Okay. Alright. So back down here then. Okay, is the door still closed? The door is open. And I'll keep it open for now, I guess. Alright. So the fact that there's still only 2 things lit up on the left, on the right side of this console, still don't get that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm assuming that's cable 1. Like, none of these are labeled, so... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, I press the blue button. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, I see tufts of smoke back here occasionally, but I think that's just the clouds. The clouds moving back there. Like, there's something right over there. Like that? Is that smoke? Like it. What the fuck, man? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So with this, just like this, does this do anything to these things? God. And I click and it doesn't do anything for like 2 seconds. Click. Jesus. And that's the most annoying part of all this, is the unresponsive interactions. Well, a completely different studio from the other ones made this one. This was Ubisoft Montreal made this. Must have 6 lightning conductors charging cable number 1 to disrupt sample's molecular constitution, provided other cables are set correctly. So maybe cable number 1 is actually the one on the right. And that would kind of make sense. Because this is one of the ones that had a 6 in the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because like the ones on the left of this diagram, there's no 6s in those. Only the middle one and the right. Unless this is like cable 0 and then cable 1 and then cable 2. Like, but nothing's labeled, so... but maybe the one on the right is cable 1. So still nothing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I'm pretty sure I tried all of the combinations already. And none of these had any visible difference. But I guess another variable is I don't have the door closed. I might also just be missing another note on the ground somewhere. What if I... Wait, you can't... Alright, just to see. I'm pretty sure it's not going to do anything. It is... What? Okay, so yeah, there's no power being supplied now without the breaker being manipulated. Fuck. And I don't see anything else that looks like a note page on the ground. And it feels like just this room in particular is like the missing piece to this. Like what these things are, why they're not powered up on that electrical diagram. Like why the game lets you go down to that level in particular. Yeah. Probably. Because I thought I had all the information before, but perhaps not the case. Okay. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe the cables are numbered 0, 1, and 2. But I'm pretty sure I tried all the other combinations. And like maybe the one on 6 you have to do last? But that didn't appear to do anything. And these aren't visibly different. And of course it takes 3 seconds to check every single time I click on one of these things. This is really frustrating. God, it's gotta be like something stupid too. Alright. I think I need to look around for another piece of paper that I've overlooked or something. But that'll have to be for next time. That'll have to be for next time. I'm hungry. Oh, this fucking game. So the only progress today was finding a piece of paper on the fucking ground, man. That didn't actually end up being useful? I don't know. Man, this one sucks. Myst 4 sucks, you guys. Oh boy, I'm determined to beat this game though. I will not be defeated by Myst 4. God. Incredible. Okay. Alright, that'll do it for today's Getting Angry at Myst 4. Oh boy. I don't want to have to look up a hint on this one, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you next time with more very fun Myst.